The lights dim, the silence stretches, and for a moment, the world holds its breath. Because what you are about to witness is not just another Corvette. This is the rebirth of an American icon forged in carbon fiber, electrified by ambition, and sharpened by decades of racing bloodline. The year is 2026, and Chevrolet has finally done the unthinkable. The Corvette C9 has arrived. And with it comes an 800 horsepower hybrid supercar that rewrites everything you thought you knew about American performance from the first glance. The C9 does not ask for attention. It commands it. The silhouette is lower, wider, and more dramatic than any Corvette before it, a shape sculpted by wind tunnels and late-night engineering obsession. The nose slices through the air with surgical precision. It's razor-thin lead, lighting giving the car a predatory stare that feels alive, alert, and ready to strike. Every crease, every vent, every surface has a purpose. This is not designed for decoration. Okay. This is designed for domination as the camera glides along the body. Okay. The C9's carbon fiber skin reveals itself in layers of complexity. Deep air channels, carved through the hood and sides, feeding massive radiators and cooling systems that hint at the power beneath. Active aerodynamic elements subtly adjust in real time, adapting to speed, braking, and cornering forces, transforming the Corvette from a grand touring missile into a track-hardened weapon in milliseconds. At high speeds, the car hunkers down, gripping the asphalt as if gravity itself has intensified. Then there's the stance. Wide hips stretch over enormous performance tires, filling the arches with purpose and aggression. The rear haunches are unmistakably Corvette, yet evolved, muscular, and modern. Quad exhaust outlets frame the rear, diffuser-like cannons ready to fire, while a full-width light bar glows with futuristic confidence, a visual signature that announces this is no ordinary machine. When the C9 passes, it doesn't just leave an impression. It leaves a memory. But the true revolution begins when you step inside. The cockpit of the Corvette C9 feels less like a traditional car interior and more like a fighter jet designed around the driver's heartbeat. You don't sit in the car, you wear it. The seating position is low and commanding, with bolstered racing seats wrapped in premium leather, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber. Every surface you touch feels intentional, engineered, and unapologetically performance-focused. The dashboard flows seamlessly into the center console, creating a driver-centric environment that isolates distractions and amplifies control. A curved digital display wraps around the steering wheel, delivering real-time performance data. Hybrid system readouts, lap timing, and navigation with crystal clarity. The steering wheel itself is compact, flat-bottomed, and alive with tactile feedback, housing drive mode selectors and performance toggles that put total control at your CHL. Like total control at your fingertips. At the heart of this cockpit is Chevrolet's most advanced interface, yet blending intuitive touch controls with physical switches for critical functions. This is technology designed to enhance driving, not replace it. Ambient lighting pulses subtly, shifting tones depending on drive mode, creating an atmosphere that feels calm in touring mode and electric with intensity when the car is pushed to its limits. And then there is the moment every enthusiast waits for: the ignition. Press the start button and the Corvette C9 awakens with a sound that feels both familiar and shockingly new. Beneath the rear glass lies a next-generation hybrid powertrain that defines the future of American performance. A twin-turbocharged V8 roars to life, its thunderous growl harmonized by the instant torque of electric motors. Together, they unleash a staggering 800 horsepower, delivered with a smoothness and ferocity that defies expectation. This is not hybrid technology designed to compromise emotion. This is hybrid performance engineered to amplify it. The electric motors provide instantaneous response, filling torque gaps and launching the C9 forward with explosive acceleration. 0 to 60 arrives in barely over 2 seconds, the world blurring as the horizon rushes toward you. Yet despite the brutality of its speed, the delivery feels controlled, refined, and shockingly precise. The Corvette C9 doesn't just accelerate, it communicates. Every throttle input is answered instantly. Every gear change from the lightning-fast dual-clutch transmission snaps with authority. The exhaust note evolves as speed builds, transitioning from a deep, bass-heavy rumble to a spine-tingling scream that echoes motorsport heritage. This is the sound of engineering passion given voice, on the road. The C9 reveals a dual personality that few supercars can master. In its comfort-oriented mode, it glides with composure, absorbing imperfections and offering a ride quality that makes long journeys feel effortless. The hybrid system allows for quiet, electric-assisted cruising, reducing emissions without sacrificing character. This is a Corvette you can live with. It's one that respects daily usability without dulling its edge. Switch to performance mode and everything changes. The suspension tightens, the steering sharpens, and the car feels as though it has locked onto the road. Magnetic ride control, adaptive dampers, and advanced torque vectoring work together seamlessly, delivering confidence-inspiring grip through corners that seem to defy physics. The C9 feels planted, balanced, and incredibly predictable, even as speeds climb into territory once reserved for million-dollar hypercars. On the track, the Corvette C9 becomes something truly extraordinary. Its mid-engine layout, refined through generations of racing experience, allows for near-perfect weight distribution. Braking is ferocious, yet controllable thanks to massive carbon ceramic brakes that scrub speed with relentless efficiency. Lap after lap, the C9 remains consistent, refusing to fade, refusing to falter, proving that this machine was engineered not just to impress, but to endure. What makes the C9 truly groundbreaking is how it democratizes performance. This is an 800 horsepower hybrid supercar capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with Europe's elite. Yet it carries the Corvette promise of value and accessibility. Chevrolet has once again challenged the status quo, proving that world-class performance does not need an unattainable price tag or an exotic badge to be legitimate. Behind the scenes, the C9 represents years of relentless innovation. Its engineers pushed boundaries, blending electrification with raw combustion power in ways that preserve the soul of the Corvette. This is not a farewell to the past. It is a bridge to the future, honoring decades of V8 thunder while embracing the realities of a new automotive era. Even the smallest details tell a story of obsession. The cooling system is optimized for extreme conditions. The chassis is lighter and stiffer than ever. Advanced driver assistance features quietly work in the background, enhancing safety without interfering with the driving experience. Every element exists for a reason, refined through testing, feedback, and an unyielding pursuit of excellence. As the Corvette C9 rolls to a stop, engine ticking softly as it cools, it leaves behind more than tire marks. It leaves behind a statement. This is Chevrolet declaring that innovation and emotion can coexist. That electrification does not mean compromise. That America can still build a supercar that stuns the world. The 2026 Corvette C9 is not here to follow trends. It is here to set them. It is a machine born from heritage, sharpened by technology and driven by passion. For enthusiasts, it represents a dream realized. For competitors, it represents a challenge issued. And for the world, it represents the next chapter in Anne that refuses to stand still. This is not just the future of Corvette. This is the future of performance, written in horsepower, forged in carbon fiber, and delivered with unmistakable American confidence. The Corvette C9 has arrived, and the road ahead will never be the same.